Contents of this kit. This is a Dayhike kit and kind of an EDC. I don't EDC it with the pair chair on the bottom, but it's on there for now because I knew I was going to be going into the woods. Contents: Heavy Cover Canteen. Very, very good piece of kit. Matching cup and lid. Cord. Just paracord pieces. This is a monster size fire steel. It's a 1/2-inch fire steel that I made on a really long lanyard that will hook to my belt, or you can hook it back on itself. It's kind of like it. My fire steel is wearing a paracord bracelet. So what else is in this kit? Little strong. It's a good little cheapy light. Candy, butterscotch, just mood lifter. A little bit of fat wood, 2 cotton balls with wax, and a brand new, never been used Bic lighter. I can get fire with that or with that whenever. Water purification tablets. There's 16 of them there. Each one will do a quart. Or maybe it's a liter. I'd have to look at it. Vitamins. Vitamins are an easy way to boost yourself a little bit if you need it. Okay, the other side. Titanium spork. PSK, and I'll show you this in another view, the contents at least. There's 20 more feet of cord. The only things I really keep in my kits are things that are super hard to reproduce. There's also a dump pouch back here for gathering or whatever. Pair chair. Buddy Kenny made it actually. Super lightweight. It's basically a big huge bag. It's a big sil nylon bag. And inside of that bag right now at least, I have a Bushcraft Outfitters size large poncho, OD green. So shelter, bed, chair, whatever you want to say. Fire. Food. Food is hard for me to make. Yes, this time of year it's bountiful. It's springtime. I can find all kinds of stuff. But 200 calorie Cliff Bars. I like these a lot. They're not cheap, but this is like coffee and cake frosting, and that's a pretty good boost. 100 calories. Drink mixes. When you're putting iodine in water or chlorine, drink mixes make everything better. And that's about it for that kit. I forgot to show you in the back pouch right here, hidden behind the canteen, is my wood burning stove. I'll pull it out of there and fold it out, but yes, it does fit in that little tiny pouch. And there it is put together. I know somebody's gonna ask. It was made by a guy on Bushcraft USA named Squatch. Okay, the PSK kit that's inside the centerline systems. Nothing fancy. Jute twine, extra cordage, super strong repair thread and needle, Victorinox pocket knife. Let me get the whistle out of there. It's a Tops rape whistle. Forgive my camera angle, I'm doing this with one hand. It's a DMT diamond sharpener. Super, super thin. magnesium, just because it fit in there. Little micro first aid kit. There's bandages and first aid cream, and there's 4 band-aids, first aid cream, burn cream, and 4 Tylenol in there. The Swiss Army, an A-lock Swiss Army knife. Soldier, maybe. It doesn't have a saw. Harvest, I don't know. And then it's always good to have char cloth. It can help you even if you have a fire steel and a lighter and all of that stuff. Like I said, included in all these kits is what I have on me. I have a Empire Canvas Works shirt because it's going to be chilly tonight. I have a very breathable poly top, poly boxers, and canvas pants, wool socks, good sneakers. I always dress appropriately for the weather. Zero tolerance is generally on my side, so that's automatically part of my kit. There's a, you know, a backup for a backup. This isn't my primary knife. An MP Drifter, my primary knife for tonight, because it goes with this kit. There is also an Opinel number 12 saw. It's not super big, but it's big enough to help me out with split wood fire or poles for my parachair, which it's going to help me here in just a minute. What else am I wearing? Oh, Glock 30 SF. That's on a 10-shot 45 ACP, super compact. Love it. Great. Let's go. I'm cutting down this tree to beech, and this wood is choked with them. I am cutting this one down to make my parachair for a place to sleep tonight. Quit eating grass! Okay, got a notch taken out of there, and I want it to go that way. Like I said, you don't see me take down a lot of trees with an axe or with a saw or anything like that because it's just not safe for me to do it. I have been doing this woods thing my whole life. I know how to do it properly, and I can't swing an axe like I should. I have to sit to do it safely. I can stand, it just doesn't feel safe. So I have to do things differently. This is just the way I do things. Don't necessarily follow my example. Okay? Good. Ta-da! I'll get all 3 poles out of that one tree. Stuff that you don't think about as hard is it's pretty difficult for me, and just carrying one big long piece of wood is a fiasco. But I get it done. Parachair. Canadian jam. Keep that tension. Like I said, nothing instructional, just showing you what I would do if that is the only kit that I have with me. And then the next kit video will be a bigger kit, or possibly one of the smaller kits. now you're picking up what I'm putting down, I'm sure. We're going to see if my lashings are good, my knots are tight. Like I said, this is a big bag with a loop sewn in the bottom. You run that through the loop, lash 2 sticks, lean them up against a tree, and you have a woodcraft style lazy boy. Now you just put your feet up, crash out. Brand new. Really digging it so far, and busting up kindling for the fire and making shavings, and it's doing all the woodsy stuff just right so far. I know it's tough. Matt made it. Trial by fire. I don't treat any of my gear like prom queen. It all gets whooped on. Brand new knife right through an ash knot. But I gotta depend on this stuff, and I know Matt's work. It can handle this and a whole lot more. I loaded the stove and the fire, because the fire is going to be basically kept really small just for keeping me warm. It's not very efficient. The stove is very efficient, and it's going to keep me drinking hot water tonight, because I have 1 tea bag and 1 coffee, but that's for in the morning. I don't have battery enough to keep filming all the time, so you're gonna get little snippets, and that's about it from now on. I actually filmed too much finishing a product review earlier, so I kind of screwed this this overnight a little bit, but it'll be all right. Fire's not gonna get not much bigger than that. That is half a step right in front of me. There's my chair. It's just right there. What Louis L'Amour used to call a hat full of fire. Alright, sun's going down. It's about dinner time. Oh, I've been looking forward to cooking dinner all day. Wait, that's dinner. But it's a lot better than nothing. I'm gonna make some pine needle tea too. So stick around. Alright, plan B. I just checked the weather on my phone, and it's supposed to get down to 49 tonight, not 61. 61 was actually the high today. I looked at the weather wrong. Imagine that. So I switched to the wool on the outside. And then beneath me in the parachair, and it's 4 layers of fabric all the way up past my head, and the hood still fits on. Now, that's my insulation now. The fire is less than 2 feet away. It's not going to get any bigger than that. And what else did I change? Oh, I went ahead and used my my tea bag, and all I have left is 1 coffee for in the morning. So we're getting her done. It's good times. It's late. Looks like I have 4 little pieces of firewood left. That's how dark it is out here. So the centerline kit, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It did just fine. Wasn't the most luxurious night in the woods. I'm kind of hungry. but the birds are up and singing. It's 5:45. I guess I could show you just to prove. $5:35, sorry. I didn't even open the PSK. I didn't need anything in there. I didn't use any fat wood. I used one of the cotton balls. I didn't use the stove. I used a flashlight a lot. I used the knife and the saw a lot. The canteen and cup and lid. I used a ferro rod. And I ate the 2 Cliff Bars. I just replaced it for this little video. Of course I used the poncho, both as insulation and when it started raining at about 5 o'clock this morning. So then at about 6 o'clock, you know, once the night was over and I did my overnight, I jumped in the camper and put dry clothes on and got some more sleep. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Scrambled O signing off.